Hey viewers, welcome to another 3v3 game from the Casual Pro Gamer. And we're watching a game from Rammus, played by Sistak, who I have no idea who it is. But I found this replay on some replay site, don't know which one. And Rammus is going to put a ward in mid. A little bit too early, in my opinion, because there's nothing going to happen for now. There's nobody getting ganked. Since, well, we're still in the level 1 fight here, which is kind of normal in the low elo games. It's because, well, people like to fight early game, I guess. It is, of course, a stupid thing to do for most teams, because either the enemy team is so tanky that you cannot actually kill them, or yeah, so nobody can kill each other, or, well, you have a 50-50 chance of giving away first blood, but still. I guess if someone wants to overextend, or, well, if they want to use their summoners in this case, then sure, feel free to do so. So Rammus gets away here at about 30 HP, and nobody's going to die. Everybody's going to go back to base, and the match can finally start. So we see Warwick going top, and the other two going bottom, and we are going to watch bottom therefore. So as I said, the ward is a little bit too early, since now it has only 90 seconds on it out of the 180, and for the first 90 seconds it had no use at all. So you're kind of throwing away some gold there, or rather some map vision time. So Warwick is going jungle and keeping an eye on the lane probably. And the Akali, I forgot her name, and Rammus are going to be in the bottom lane, and they are going to farm it up. So the Tryndamere has 0 kills, but the rest is all keeping at the same pace. So for now, not a lot of action going on. And as you can see, the ward is almost timed out, and still it has had no use. And it would have been a lot better if it's actually placed right about now, a little bit later probably, at the time that people actually become dangerous. And I guess Alistar already is a little bit dangerous, but the other two really are not. So Ram is going for the jungle build, as most people see it. The cloth armor with health potions. Big advantage is of course that you get a lot of health potions, plus you get shield, which gives you extra health regen, and yeah, all in all you can stay in lane quite a long time, and against two physical damage heroes, champions, you can stay in lane even longer, because they don't do a lot of damage because of the shield. So finally we see first blood, and Warwick is going to go back top, or well, he's going back base first. Yeah, he's out of mana, that's why. Rammus is out of mana as well, and yeah, Akali doesn't use mana, so easy enough to not have to go to base. So I'm guessing we will see Warwick jungling quite a lot, because obviously he's good at that, and yeah, it helps out the team a lot, since it gives you a lot of XP and a lot of gold as a team. Don't know where he's watching. But yeah, he's back in lane now. So they are keeping up with the minions, or rather not hunting after the champions with no chance of killing them. They just stay with the minions, try to kill them, and then when they get the opportunity they go after the champions. And we can clearly see that in the minion scores, because they're all pretty high. Tryndamere is low, and then we see Alistar being very high, because he has been in the top lane for most of the game. And because of that, he does have a lot of gold, but he hasn't been in the team fights. So his team is behind by 2 kills. So Rammus is going back to base. I don't know why, because he seems to be almost full mana. There's no real reason to. And deciding to get some jungle. Probably a better way to spend your time. And what we see in the 5v5s is a lot of waiting around for things to happen. Really, you should avoid that in the 3v3s. Since there's always a lot to do, the distances are really small. So going from lane to, for example for this Alistar, going from lane to the nearest minion camp is about a 5-second walk. So if you have 5 seconds of nothing, then you should probably go and take out one of the minion camps. And we will be seeing another attack here. It's probably wise not to go up against 3 here. Rammus deciding anyway to hit the Alistar. And he does have heal, it seems. Yeah. So they might actually get a kill out of this. But no, they are very unlucky in that. Because he is still level 5 and he doesn't have his ultimate, and still he gets out. So Rammus should have just ran back and not engaged there. Because 2v3, never a good idea, but if Alistar is involved, it's an even worse idea. And Rammus is trying to find Alistar here. And he might now actually have a chance of killing him. Although it's not a great chance, since Alistar is really tanky. And yeah, I'm guessing that the tankiness will be good enough. If he still has his ultimate, that would be even better. And yeah, so he gets the kill, but he is going to get killed. So, worth it? No, probably not. And there you see the big advantage of being tanky on this map. Alistar, especially the new Alistar, is great on this map, of course. He has well, a lot of tankiness just by being Alistar. And yeah, he's almost impossible to kill unless you're a carry, and if you are a carry, he can still disable you twice with his skills, and there's still a good chance of him escaping. So it's 4-3 by now, so it's relatively even. Compared to the other games I watched today, I watched a lot of games, most of them in fast forward, because as soon as some team goes ahead and wins, and it pulls ahead by like 16-4, yeah, that's not a game I want to cast. I'll show you one of the games that I didn't want to cast in a very fast forward, just to show you what I'm not looking for. I am looking for a game that's interesting and that we can actually enjoy watching. So not one of the 25-0 games. Although it's great for the person getting the 25-0, of course. But it's not what I'm looking for. So all in all, we see a relatively low minion count by now. Only the Akali is keeping up. And Alistar and Asriel are a lot higher by now. So we see kind of a lack of continuation of the initial farming. And Akali is going back to jungle, which is good. And Warwick is going to just check the jungle camps. And Rammus decides to just run around a bit, and finally deciding to take out these 3 minions. Not taking out the next wave for some reason. And they might be going for a 12-minute dragon. So Akali is trying to hold down the fort in the bottom lane while they are doing dragon. They will easily get it, especially since all 3 of the enemy champions are here, apparently ignorant of what's going on. But they may lose about half this turret, and maybe more. Yeah, it is more. So is that worth it? Yes, it is. Dragon is a lot more valuable than the turret, and the turrets on a 3v3 map really don't do anything except protect your inhibitor from being killed instantly. But your second turret is still there, and of course we have some lag. Why not? Because you know how it is. If you want to do a replay, you have to get some lag. Let me yeah, everything is down to low, so it's nothing here. I don't know.